screwed up. I screwed up, bro. Oh, brutal. Hey, Abu. Yeah, you are first. Got him. Got him. Oh, hey, Bedro. Sorry, I was trying to pop out the chat room here. Hello, Maddie. Mattai. Oh, I was accidentally in the software dev category like a bozo for like a half a second. How's it going? It's going, I guess. I couldn't really stream yesterday because there's a bunch of plumbers and shit in here. Literally like 3 different plumbers and the building like maintenance guy like all day. Usually just lurking. I like that's about Clojure script programming here. Oh, cool. Well, welcome. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna get up to later today. Probably something really cool. Something really cool. Or I might just mess with some more Janet. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Yeah, plumbers and shit. So the landlord's plumber guy came Thursday afternoon and well, they kind of took care of shit. Hi, Lucatelli. Kind of took care of shit. So, yeah, God, it's kind of a big thing, but can we have some water first? Okay, so the landlord's plumber came in. Oh, for fuck's sakes, Safari. The landlord's plumber came in Thursday to install some valves. And there was like, so there's no main shutoff for this unit or any of the units. So there's like fail-safe valves inside the walls. And those valves failed when the plumber tried to replace the external valves on the outside of the wall. And so, but we couldn't turn off the water for the building to fix it. So like basically just all Thursday night I had like a new leaky valve on the thing because he couldn't install it properly. Basically it just like the water just rushed out of the pipe into the bathroom. And so he just kind of like slapped the valve on there as hard as he could. But because he didn't have the time to prepare it with the Teflon tape, it was leaking all Thursday night. And we like rigged up this contraption where the water would like drip down and flow into the washing machine so that it didn't like cause any water damage to like the unit or the unit below. But because the shutoff valves had failed, they had to schedule some like emergency plumbing for yesterday, which was only supposed to take a couple hours, but they were having trouble with the actual primary shutoff valves in the building, because it's an old building, so it took like a couple hours for them to shut off the water, just a couple hours for them to get the water shut off properly. And then they put in new shutoff valves. And then my landlord's plumber could put in new external valves. So, hi Crash King, that's awesome. Hey Code by Mahesh. Hi Mahesh. Yeah, so yesterday was scary, basically. And then it happened again to my landlord's plumber where he like completed a lifelong challenge of working at the airport. You cracked a pilot? Wait, how do you mean you cracked a pilot? Hey, wind up boy. Oh, I see. You smashed a trans girl off Grindr and turns out she's a pilot for an airline. Okay, I gotcha. My God. Crash King gets around, apparently. Far more than I do, that's for sure. Yeah, sorry, I'm just kind of dying a little bit because of my postnasal drip, I think. Really? You don't like the subway? I mean, I guess a lot of people don't like the subway. Working professional or full-time content creator? Yeah, I'm a working professional, not a full-time content creator. I wish I was a full-time content creator. Any chance I can still change my 25 stream streak message? Oh, yeah, I didn't even notice. I'm sorry, Nara. Thank you for the 25 stream streak. Wait, what do you mean by message? Is there a message that went with it? Or was it like Wind Up Boy and the O slash. Was that your message by mistake? Janet's Chairs, full-time content creator. I like the rich and famous people who ride the subway for fun because they like it. William Nylander, a star player on the Toronto Maple Leafs, actually takes the TTC to the stadium for practice and games and stuff. He has a few there's a few photos of him like basically pranking Leafs fans. Like there's a photo of him like sitting beside a person falling sleeping on the subway wearing like a Toronto Maple Leafs hat, and he just sits beside them and he's like, it's pretty good. Yes, it says a cracked pilot. Oh, I see. Okay. Willie Styles? I don't know who that is. Oh, that's Willie Nylander. See, clearly I'm not as tapped into yeah. Clearly I'm not as tapped into the culture. Uh So wait, he gave your son a PS5? Why? Did you like win something? Did he win something? Mm. Which one is Leonard Nimoy? Wow. That's funny. Oh, God. I've been exercising a lot this week. Like exercise cycle and yoga. And I just did it this morning. I did some yoga this morning. And I'm like trying to like put on makeup and like I can barely hold the eyeliner up. I'm like shaking because I'm like weak. I'm like, his class won a day with the Leafs, and he ended up riding to Nathan Phillips Square with Willie Nylander. Willie's a gamer, so of course my son wanted to talk about it. Oh, that's like hella cute and amazing. The fit and sexy. Thank you, Lucatelli. Hot yoga? Nah, just like, struggling yoga here in my um I guess apartment. I was gonna say living room, but it's really all one room. So it came up that he didn't have a PS5 yet, and like a month later, Nylander showed up at my house to give him PS5. Dude, that's like the coolest thing ever. A month later, he like remembered. He remembered that, like he knew, like he probably just said to his like assistant, who's like, "Remember to get a PS5 for this kiddo," or something. But still, that's like the coolest thing ever. You might get triggered. Yo, dude, haven't you been? Didn't somebody ban you? I'm pretty sure you've been banned before, haven't you? Or maybe you were timed out. I don't know. Hmm. Sus. Hey, derivative. Yeah, it's not the money, it's the thought and action. Yeah. Oh, I didn't really. I didn't know if he got banned or not. Oh, shoot. Can we unban him for a second so we can check his message history? Because I feel guilty if he wasn't. That's weird. Oh, cool. You can warn people in the moderation view. I didn't even know that. Well, actually, that's weird. Uh, oh, he blocked me. He either blocked me or... Yeah, it said unable to render properly, so either he blocked me or deleted his account before... Am I crazy, though? I'm pretty sure that both relate to armpits. Hmm. He blocked me, though, so I can't see his stuff in the moderation view. Hmm. Hmm. Why are chatter so weird? I don't know. You know what's really not interesting? Watching somebody just like build something with an agentic AI. Like they're just talking to it and then the code appears. I'm like every time I see a stream like that, I'm just like, wow, this is really insightful. Just yapping at a fucking stochastic parrot. Chlorinated water. So leave it off. Leave what off? The ban? Well, if he didn't block you too, then you should be able to reban him. Well, he blocked me, so obviously he has no interest in watching my stream. Would rather watch paint dry than that. Yeah. Yes. Oh, people are yapping in YouTube. Only thing that matters is AI. AI matters, but skills matter. Only skill you need to know how to use AI. Oh, yeah. Jokes. Ah, I see. So yeah, he did just block me, not you guys, the moderators. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking too far ahead when I started streaming because I haven't had lunch yet, so... Oops. Letting AI give AI commands and it's glorious chaos. Have a lunch? I don't know what to have. I wasn't really thinking that far ahead, I guess. This is like, I stream. Yay. Stream go burr. But I wanted to stream because I feel like I needed to make up for the lack of stream yesterday. And we don't have very many streams logged for this month overall because, well, the start of January is always a little rough. A little rough around the edges. Number of streams goal? Not really. Just kind of how I feel. Kinda. I don't know. I don't know if it's a habit. It's more like I don't know. I feel like I need to do it a lot, I guess. A lot, a lot. Oh, I also kind of want another cup of coffee. God, I'm all like tired from doing yoga this morning. But I've been sleeping much better now. Like, a lot better since exercising, so. Hey, look at you. How about a coding tutorial? On what? What do you want me to make a coding tutorial on? Yeah. Especially with the yoga, I'm like, game dev with JS, but I'm not a JS developer, really. I only know, like, ClojureScript. ASCII pictures of Arnold Schwarzenegger? That's, an interesting proposal, I suppose. Hmm. Ow. Oh, maybe I'll just have sardines for lunch or something. Just an option. Yeah, it's certainly an option, that's for sure. I want to talk about something, but I don't know if it's polite to talk about something. Talk about it. Because, like, it involves one of my new friends, and I don't want to, like, jeopardize anything, you know? Hey, shocked. Do you think AI will take over coding jobs? I don't know. I'm leaning towards no. First tin fish starter pack? Oh man, I really need to make my way over to the fancy grocery store. For front end with CLJS, would you pick up like UIX over reagent? I've never heard of UIX, so definitely reagent reframe. Basically, yeah, okay, so UIX is like a pitch thing from pitch. Oh, this looks atrocious. Why would they even do this? It looks horrible. They use the $sign. That reminds me of jQuery. No, yeah, reagent reframe for sure. Like any company using ClojureScript in production uses these two libraries. For better or for worse. Guy on YouTube, yeah, Tin Fish reviews. I love that guy. Man, I think I might need my inhaler. Pork Dude's library for CLJS. Really like replicant. Not even AI can take over my shitcode. That's how good I am. I got a flu shot last week. I still need to go get a pneumonia shot. My opinion on vibe coding. if you go to the vibe coding subreddit, their posts like, if I still have to hire a developer, what's the fucking point? Um, that's my opinion, I guess. I don't know. It exists. But I think people might be just lying to themselves. I'm really skeptical of people that are like, brother, I made this whole thing. Built all this crazy stuff. I'm like, did you? Like, I'm so skeptical. Like, there's like, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people that are like really guilty of this. Is like, I vibe coded this like 3D, this like, um, flight simulator, right? But actually, they had like a bunch of help and they were already a developer and all this stuff. It's like, come on, man. Come on. So I don't know. It's also like really only kind of good for like JavaScript. I don't know if you guys noticed, but um, yeah, vibe coding is really only good for like JavaScript. Anything else falls apart pretty quickly. You're beautiful. I know. Obviously, like, come on. Hey, Stir Fry. I saw someone vibe coding and they were told they had errors. And then they tried to solve them and they got tricked into real coding in the end. Yeah, that's funny because Linus Torvald said the same thing, that like LLMs are getting a lot of more people interested in programming just by like happenstance. Hmm. Oh, why does the good sardine place always close at like 7? What's with small business owners having reasonable hours for their small business? Like, don't they know that I want to go there? I call slop even before AI was a thing. A lot of vibe coders are just aura farming. Yeah, I think you might be right. I see a lot of like posts on Reddit and get a bunch of upvotes, and they're like, "Bro, I vibe coded this whole thing." Maybe I'm bad at prompting. Well, that's the thing. That's what people say, right? That's like the whole thing. Net like with this like bubble in the culture of like vibe coding at the moment, where they're like, if you try to like replicate the results, you run into roadblocks pretty fast. Um, and then it's like, oh yeah, you just don't know how to prompt or whatever. It's like, cool. So I gotta have like 10 markdown files in a directory and be like, bro, please, if you don't do this, like my grandmother is gonna like remember my favorite thing and then unalive herself or something like that. I don't like. Nor AI, the way we avoid NFTs. Yeah, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's Lisp and LLM can produce good results. You know what's weird? I also noticed that given the Tailwind drama and like the demise of Stack Overflow, it's kind of crazy that LLMs are basically cannibalizing their like training set, right? As they like I think we're going to start seeing like model collapse soon, maybe, because like before we knew like LLMs were probably being trained on LLM like generated content. and not just like not synthetic data, because I know that's a whole thing, right? But um like now, like Tailwind, with Tailwind layoffs and like Stack Overflow, like the Stack Overflow stuff is a huge part of the LLM training set, isn't it? Something like that. But like yeah, like open source projects. Like there's a bunch of people in the open source community and they're like, "Yo, I'm not like these repos are going away unless you guys like want to contribute or whatever." Right? But prompt engineering was incredibly boring. Really? That sucks. Yeah, like for example, I would not work for a company that like made it mandatory for me to use like an AI enabled editor. People whose people codes and uses AI. Well, originally it wasn't supposed to be like vibe coding was supposed to just be like letting AI take like the LLM take control entirely, right? And write no code. Um or forget the code exists. But now the term vibe coding is kind of just warped to mean like coding and using AI. So like a lot of things, it's just become like the waters have become so muddy that who fucking knows. Hey, underwear thief. Those AI bros smell just like the crypto bros. Yeah. Yep. Ugh. Claude, take the wheel. Dude, I would not want an an like agent executing things on my computer. Mm-mm. No. That's kind of insane. It's like with sudo with like root access. People are doing this with like root access and I'm like, you can tell it's a scam because the carpetbaggers are incredibly incensed by any criticism at all. Yeah, that's true. Hey sapiens. Yeah, it's all like you're gonna get left behind. We're so early. All this like literally Twitter sucks now because it's just all AI hype. I know that like it's always been like that, but like man, it just kind of sucks to scroll X, you know? Yeah, garbage tier. Garbage tier website. X the everything app. Mm-hmm. Try Core Sync with virtual threads in production. There's a big difference in performance. I have not tried it yet, actually. I don't even know like if the Java how the Java virtual threads work because like why would you want threads implemented by the runtime and not the operating system? Okay, so virtual threads are lightweight threads that reduce the effort of writing, maintaining, and debugging high throughput concurrent applications. I guess it makes sense if you're like trying to debug. But I don't think they're more performant than virtual threads. Are they? I want to check it out because I haven't really thought about it that much. Mm-hmm. Hey, Underhill. Park OS thread while IO blocking. Mm-hmm. The real value of AI implementations, companies making reports will need to prove the next round of investments. Well, actually, I saw this great talk from the Chaos Computer Conference. Keep biting my lip. That's just like dead tissue there. Ow. Oh, well, it tasted like hand cream. Might be my history. Oh yeah, okay, so it's called a post-American enshittification resistant internet. And this guy lays it pretty bare. The obsession with AI is really basically a world with managers and no employees. It's a great talk. It was fantastic. Want to be my girlfriend? I don't even know you, Elliot. You used to play D&D with this guy? Wind Up Boy, you know this guy? Dude, what a small world. Keep it cool, bruh. Was machine learning a few years ago? Yeah. He's from Trana. You completely dismiss him. I don't know, maybe I know him or something, or maybe he's local. I don't know. Don't even know you too. Oh. I had I've been debating whether or not I should even talk about this because I want to protect their feelings and I'm not gendering them. I'm trying to be vague about who they are, but basically one of my new friends said we were having dinner the other night and they were like yeah, I want to talk to you about something. I was like, "Uh-oh, here we go." And they said they've been developing they caught some feelings for me. I'm like, "Really? Nobody catches feelings for me anymore." I was like so thrilled. It's like nobody catches feelings for me anymore. That's so exciting. I was like beyond flattered. Yeah, I think they're cute. Virtual threads, multiplexes on OS threads can do a lot more IO operations. Latency might improve for IO heavy apps. Love that Clojure team decided to swap the underneath implementation core async without breaking. Which version of Clojure am I using? I think I use, isn't 1.12 available? 1.12? Nah, cute. Hmm. I mean, I'm pretty good looking. I mean, look at me. Oh god, I don't know what to have for lunch. I still don't know what to have for lunch, you guys. It's a situation. I could have soup, I guess. No, wait. The pot is not clean. Yeah, you're hot AF. You guys, am I really hot AF? A soupsicle. Well, they're not frozen. It's a can of soup. Wait, do they freeze soup in... Do you buy soup frozen in Germany? Is that a thing? No. Okay. Nora getting fed up with my dumb questions about Germany. Oh, great. I'm so happy to hear that the racist anti-immigration rally planned for today was a huge flop. There's like 4 of them. That's amazing. Need to buy a new pot. Yep. No worry. No kidding. I agree. I have to eat something here though. I've been spending way too much money this week. I was gonna cook last night, but after all the plumbing insanity, and bro actually got my bed wet, which I was really pissed about. Like, I was so mad about that. I was chill right up until that. I was like, now I'm mad. I was like, now, like, because I was worried, like, my bed had like the potential to mold if it gets wet. So I was like, okay, well, it's a good thing I have this dehumidifier. So I turned off my humidifier and put my dehumidifier right beside the wet spot on my bed. It wasn't very wet because there was like sheets on my bed and stuff, but it still soaked through. So yeah. Ramen for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Yeesh. It was so hot that if you stir my coffee with my finger, you could heat it up. Like a firebender. Like a firebender. I basically just have snacks. I don't really have like a whole lot of meal stuff. I haven't really got to the grocery store very much this week. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Yeah, I know that like a fan would have been better, but I don't own a fan. Cookie munching stream? You could go now. That's true. I could just end the stream and go do the things I should do instead of feeding my attention addiction, I guess. Adulting is hard. Yeah, let me have some almonds so that I can think clearly, and then we'll go from there. I ponied up for like decent almonds. Hmm. A second stream. Interesting proposal. Hmm. Make it a challenge. Hmm. Well, if I go do a bunch of running around, there's a pretty good chance that I won't come back to stream. Pretty good chance. Rip. Yeah. Although I don't seem to have much juice for a stream today, honestly. Kind of I'm kind of tired. And I slept in. I slept in this morning. Build something closer, but I don't have any ideas at all. Yeah. I suppose we could go back to building the toolkit for the multiplayer browser game. Will you come back because you're enamored by your chat? More like I'm addicted to the dopamine associated with streaming on Twitch. It'd be like that sometimes. Hello, nameless monster on YouTube. Really program with Janet? Well, we have been the past couple streams, Matai. You're a lurker, you know that. I like Janet. I want to do more stuff with Janet. But it's also like much like the tool chains and like the developer experience is much rougher around the edges. The dopamine with GF proposal from randoms. Oh. Have I tried any non-FP languages? Uh Yeah, I've have pretty um so I have like professional experience with Golang, like Go, and I guess technically Python too. Although I mostly just wrote Python scripts for like our DevOps stuff. No way. Oh, the place where I want to go buy sardines, they actually have like, you can actually buy like a glass of wine and a snack there. What? It's only a 3-ounce glass of wine though, which is kind of interesting. Ah, one more reason to go out. I fuck with Python. Well, yeah. I have a bunch of like non-professional experiences with other languages. Yeah, so this store, I've talked about it before. Oh, I think I need some water. But it's basically like a place for all your charcuterie board needs. By the way, charcuterie boards are just adult Lunchables, okay? Like, come on. Oh, I've heard of these sea sardines. I would not buy them because I don't really want to get heavy metal poisoning. Cured meats are good, not healthy, but good. Yeah, I don't eat any cured meats. Or I try not to. Wait, this place is also like a deli too? What the fuck? This place looks incredible. Now I want a sandwich. Hmm. 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 Yeah, now I'm just making myself hungry by looking at this food from the store. Girls can have a little heavy metal poisoning as a treat. Are charcuterie boards basically girl dinners? Mm, no, I would say like a girl dinner is like a meal without protein, like a meal without meat. Is basically what seems to be like a girl dinner. Like a cigarette and a monster. Hmm. Well, on like TikTok, it seems to just be like buttered noodles with like Parmesan cheese or something. What car Janet owns? I don't own a car. I actually don't even drive, if you can believe it. Mm-hmm. Am I okay? Oh no, I'm just like browsing a website here. Like a bozo. Client begging for attention? Okay, wind up boy. Wait, a client? Are you doing like freelance gigs on the side? Highly focused or highly geeked? I'm highly hungry and I'm looking at food at a fancy grocery store. Nice. Oh my god, they even have like chips from France that are piri piri flavored. Like how can I not how did I have I not gone to this place already? Probably because they close at 7. Alright. I wind up boy. Order it. It's time to feed the monster. God, I need to eat lunch. Yeah, I'm not even coherent right now. Yeah. I guess I could eat some sardines right now. That might like tide me over. But what if I want to go buy some fancy sardines and eat those later? I feel like it's a lot of fish to eat. 2 tins of sardines. Hello everybody on YouTube. What's up? Happy New Year. Yeah. Hello. Uh yeah. Having Hi Shader Theory. Mm-hmm. I am home. Sardines and tartar sauce? I feel like sardines and tartar sauce would not be good. Depending on the place, I like tartar sauce with like fish and chips. And it really depends on the tartar sauce. Like there's like a place over east and they make their own in-house tartar sauce. And it's basically just dill and mayo and it's really good. See an order? What delivered to me? Is that a regular language? Fuss the Great? Are you a bot? Fuss the Great? I feel like you're a bot. You have a question for me? Are Canadians cool with Americans? Largely, yes. Trying to emoji. Do I think AI is going to take over software development? No. Differentiate American Canadian. Well, people say there's a Canadian accent, that's for sure. Why don't you just drink water? I'm drinking water right now. Jeez. Our malice. I think it's because when I'm doing yoga, I'm like breathing through my nose a lot. So, kind of, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's maybe it's dry in here. Apparently, it's very not dry in here. The hygrometer says 49% humidity. So, I don't know. Maybe I just do need my inhaler or something. Mucinex? Mm-mm. Hmm. 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 Whoa. Or oh my god. Okay, I need to stop looking. Lose his watch streak? Oh, that's a good point. Did I have fun bash scripting? I mean, it's okay. Bash is alright. I like scripting with Lisp, I guess. The Janet programming language. 29 of 30. 30 stream streak. That's actually pretty crazy. Crazy stuff. You thought I had a Lisp? Bro, what is that? 25 out of 25. What's this emote? Space bug wiggle? Hmm. Have you ever genuinely shared a laugh with another human? Yeah, of course. Uh, frick. Okay. Um, hmm. Need some food. Eat pasta before stream? Yes. Sketty, as Fern would say. Hmm. See, I feel like when I stream earlier in the mornings, my things are a little more figured out. But after I've like kind of had breakfast and stuff, I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Unless I just end up eating bread again. Bread. No one knows what they're doing. I know. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm gonna go look for something again while there's an ad break. Pudding combo, peanut butter and jelly plus Nutella. Oh. Yeah, shit. I probably should have thought this through a little bit more. I feel like no free sneezes here. Achoo! Achoo! Whoa! 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 Maybe I am coming down with something. I feel like. Oh, what's up, Alt 4? How's it going? I'm just sitting here, like, flailing, floundering. something. Some word that starts with F. 'Cause I'm both hungry and tired, and I can't seem to figure out what to do this stream, and I don't know what to eat. So F. I feel like I'm just gonna end up eating sardines. I'm not sure I want to eat sardines. I don't have any marinara. Shader theory. Relatable. Yeah. Well, I was like, oh, I'd make up for the stream and that I missed on Friday. But like because I overslept, it's Saturday and I overslept and then I woke up and then I did my morning routine and then I got ready and all this stuff. But then like I started streaming at like noon. The day's half over, so I've like basically expended like half of my energy for the day already, kinda. I don't know. Maybe I'm tired because I overslept. No idea how I'm gonna be entertaining. Usually I kind of have like a high energy to keep the conversation going, like my witty remarks, but I haven't had a coffee and I already kind of hit my like cut off for coffee. I suppose I could have another one to kind of like bring me back up. I always have marinara. I like to eat it 1-to-1 or 1-to-2 with my pasta. I eat it like soup. Um, okay. It's time for coffee and bread. Well, I could have bread with sardines on it. Or a tuna sandwich. I keep telling myself that I'm gonna go to that like place and buy fancy sardines, but then I'm like, I almost never go over there. I almost never make it there. Plus the sardines in like piri piri sauce are $13, which is crazy. But I guess it's like imported, so. But I feel like I need to try sardines and piri piri sauce, right? I'm ready to become a hacker and learn coding. Okay. Here we go. Are you ready for the coding? The hackering? Let me explain. Let me explain it. We just spent 30 minutes talking about sardines. We're going to spend more time talking about sardines, okay? Sardine poutine with tangerine drink? Okie dokie. Well then. When are we getting a sub icon? Good question. I still need to commission the artist to do it. I just can't think of a theme for like subscriber icons. Interesting. This poutine, is it a big thing in Canada? No, actually there's a channel artist that I pay real money to make stuff. He made all the channel emotes. The excellent channel emotes that I have. Brainstorm a couple ideas and put them in Discord for a vote. Well, I still need to come up with ideas. That's all. Wow. Crash King, I just read your message about OSAP. That is pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. How old am I? Old. How old do you think I am? um 28, 36, 30, 23, 24, 34, 26, 16. Yeah, right. Wow. I feel like this comes up every other stream and I say how old I am and nobody like ever remembers my actual age. I'm 33. Yeah. 3-3. Big 3-3. Oh my god, you guys. Can we come back to sardines for a quick second? I just discovered this brand of canned sardines or tin sardines and it's the brand is literally called Nice Cans. All right. I just wanted to bring that up. I just wanted to bring that up. Nice. I like 30-year olds even when I was in my 20s. They're more chill. Yeah, I'm pretty chill. I like my friend explained it to me once cuz she was in her 30s. And I was like, I'm going to turn 30. I'm like I'm scared and she's like, "Why?" Being in your 30s is great. It's like being in your 20s, but you kind of have like it all figured out. And you have money to do stuff. You just kind of go to bed a little earlier. Nice cans. Open them up and show us. I should have anticipated such a comment. Yeah, everybody's like, yeah, you really get to know yourself in your 40s, you know? Money and wisdom in 40s. I still have my looks right now, so got to do something about this under eye circles, though. Mm-mm-mm. Brother. Oh, you know what's crazy? My TikTok has like 128,000 views. Good book in front. And then I get to watch all the chaos in the comments. So people literally just totally missed the point of what I said in the TikTok. Good times. That's crazy. That's the first time I've had like a huge TikTok like blow up like that. 128,000 views. That's crazy. We only share parentheses here. Exactly. Thank you, Rethome. Rethome. I see people in YouTube chat. I'm watching. That's Poggers, dude. It is Poggers. Many Poggers. Yeah, so I need themes. I need themes for subscribers. Subscriber themes, yo. Subscriber here icon themes. Okay, what's a theme idea? Some kind of programming. Myself from India, and I know about you. You're watching. So sardines. I mean, okay, sardines are definitely they're the theme of this stream. I don't know. I don't know if sardines really fit. So we usually write code. Coffee. Eggs. Eggs are good. We usually have eggs for breakfast on stream. Or I have them off camera, I guess. I wanted to do like little inhalers, but people always think they're like boots. It needs to be like recognizable, you know? Like Pirate Software's like subscriber tier icons are perfect. They're just like little skulls, right? That you would associate with like, actual pirates. Okay, say what you will about Pirate Software, but the guy knows the streaming game, okay? He knows the streaming game. Coding and chatting related? That's what my thought was. Hmm. The problem is that like they're basically 16 by 16 sprites, right? So I guess they could just be like little sprites. Little like video game characters or something. But who am I? Fern? Freshwater Fern? I can't make my stuff sprites. I don't even have a game. I don't even have a published game. You know? A car. Cars. Interesting. Cars is an interesting. It's like all like tier 1 subscribers for the first month they get like a red car and then a green, and then like 2 months you get a green car. Or like, at 2 years you get like a glittery car or something. I don't know. Cars themed Janet emotes. Yeah, I think cars could be interesting. Cause like channel's just my name, right? Janet A Car. Currently, I'm pursuing my second year in computer science engineering degree. Drop me a few tips. Go make some friends who work in the industry. That's my tip. Janet, comma, a car. Oh, okay. What a coffee mug, a little tired face that gets more tired the higher sub you are. Interesting. Coffee. I have coffee here, but coffee cup? Coffee cup. There's not a whole lot of emotion that can be showed though, because the thing is so small, right? It's a 16 by 16 thingy. So it's small. It just needs to be like a blunt, small sprite that's recognizable. I feel like I could draw a 16 by 16 car. It probably wouldn't be as good as like Agito can make it, but that's my artist. Or the artist, I guess, because technically he's a freelancer. My artist, to talk like I'm some kind of big shot streamer. My editor, my artist. They're just freelancers. What the fuck? I was looking for a sprite. Ugh, I think it's Steam. What about these? Ain't them just perfect? I mean, yeah, we love the curvy boys for sure. I don't know about parentheses. Could you show parentheses? Right? Because the thing with fonts is that they're gonna be like pixelated. I don't know, maybe. Any self-host tool you like? What do you mean by self-host tool? Prefer 7-Up, okay. Oh hey, Asprite you can just use for free for what it's worth on GitHub. Yeah, I have it. Actually, I think I bought it on Steam to support the creators of a sprite. So Asperite, Acerite. Hey, Phoenix. Browse some emotes from big channels. Like Naz. Uh. Well, right now I just use like Samba, the Samba Daemon doll man. Ah, it feels like my nose is plugged, but like way deep in there, you know? Not like down here, but like way deep, like in the nostril, nasal cavity. Ugh. I don't know. I like cars. I like car idea a lot. I'll put parentheses. Because parentheses kind of work. You get like 1 month. Right? 2 months. Fuck. Uh, Hello, Tommy Vulgar. What's up? You have an idea? Uh-oh. News? Announcement? Guys, I still didn't eat lunch. Fuck. Most people will wait for your return. No, they won't. They certainly will not. For 2x viewers? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll just call it, guys. I don't know. Like, it's pretty obvious that, I don't know, call who? The stream. It's pretty obvious that I kind of just, I don't know. I was pretty excited to stream this morning, but I'm like, kind of tired, I guess. We are bored. Wow. Thanks, man. You should eat. I should eat. Yeah, I don't know. This is why I stream in the mornings, because it's like, it feels a little more structured, right? But now I'm like, kind of cooked. You stream during weekdays last week? Well, yeah, I tried, but like every like other month, there's some fucking bullshit with my apartment. And so some idiot needs to come in here and fuck with something. Yesterday it was like plumbing and other bullshit. Oh, it's hard to throw in the towel. All right, whatever. Bye.